Over here though, in the U.S., man, we had some other stuff pop off with the homie Drake, man. Clipse, man. I didn't even know Clipse was back together. I'm lost.
I heard they was, but you know how old boy. I know Pusha be rapping, but you don't never know with Malice, bro.
He rap with his eyes. I don't even know what the nigga was. But Push though, man, he's been active out here, man. He's definitely been one of the most consistent MCs on the game. His brother Malice, man, they came back, I guess, to make this album. They have a deal through Def Jam. And they had a Kendrick verse on there, I guess, that was, I don't know if the Kendrick verse was even like going at Drake, but the thought of him, I guess, having a Kendrick verse on a UMG, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A label, a distributed label, man, I guess they wasn't going for it. They was like, yo, this gotta come off. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So they chose to, you know what I'm saying, pay 7 figures to get out their deal, man, to not release that album on Def Jam, man, so they can continue to, put this work out and put that song out with it.
That's dope, man.
That's dope, but
That's dope, but all that for a Kendrick verse?
yeah.
That's crazy, bro. They really on some F Kendrick, I guess, man, and that's crazy, bro. I didn't think it would get to where UMG and major labels are kind of like, nah, dog, you can't put that verse out.
It's wild right now, man. For what the game is came to right now, it's like either you're on Drake's side with this lawsuit, or you with, really Kendrick ain't. He just out there just throwing bombs. He just,
I like Kendrick. He just out here just living it up on tour, dog.
Tour is doing great too, man.
Yeah.
But with this whole, you know what I'm saying, like I said, this Drake stuff, it's like a avalanche effect. It's like it's falling on everybody, man. It's like everybody is getting pulled into a certain way. Some of these mugs, like Pusha, have always had like issues with Drake, but he necessarily didn't have anything to do with this beef, though. He stayed out of this beef, man, when him and Kendrick were going at it.
Yeah. He definitely could have jumped in, but he stayed to himself.
He stayed to himself.
And I don't even think the Kendrick verse was probably aiming at Drake. That's the bad thing, but you never know.
It may have, man.
Yeah, because
It may have. But though, like where we at though, like nobody like you gonna stop a whole album because they like you can't diss somebody on the parent label. Like I can understand if I got an album with, or I got a verse with Jay-Z, or I got a verse with Memphis Bleak, and whatever, man. But I'm going at Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't doing that. It's Rockefeller. But for me to have a verse with a Def Jam artist on the Def Jam artist project, and I throw a shot at a Def Jam distributed label, not even a label, but a Def Jam artist. He's not even a Def Jam artist.
Hell no.
The parent label, Universal Music Group, owns Def Jam. So it's like it trickled that far down the line, bro, to where it's like
and that's sad because you got to think about it. We never had a problem in hip hop when it came to putting out diss songs, putting diss songs on records. Now we got niggas dropping whole groups just because they got a song with a diss on it, probably. And I was like, this what the game don't care. That's why that lawsuit. That's why that lawsuit messed the game up when Drake did that. Cause it's kind of like, damn, bro, you couldn't just take the ass whooping and just go back, either be quiet or do another album.
It would have worked out better for you, man, because I don't think this is going to have effect. Females is definitely going to still rock with his music, man. People that don't have anything or any, I want to say, people that have no urbanness, if that's a word, man, about themselves, they going to rock with him. Yeah. So it don't affect a lot of them people. But people that's like, you and me, we going to look at it like, that's kind of suckerish, bro. Even though, like I said, we fuck with Drake, but it's just like, it's a little suckerish, man.
Yeah, it's real sucker shit, man.
It's like, but what also came out about this, man, Pusha, he actually, man, spoke on the whole Kanye West, his, basically not messing with him too much no more.
I heard.
And he said one of the realest things ever, man. He said that, man, the reason that him and Kanye basically came to a halt, man, they stopped messing around with each other, man, and doing music, is because, man, Kanye recognized, man, that he couldn't be, that he recognized that he was fake. He said Kanye knew that he knew that, he was
Kanye
a fake
was
person.
full of shit.
That he was full of it.
So basically, he's seen through all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, that Kanye talking. He see Kanye for who he is, and Kanye know that.
He knew it. He said he knew. He's like, I couldn't even contain it, bro. And he's like, that's when he's like, even when me even saying, everything cool, whatever, Kanye knew that, like, he's like, Kanye knew that he knew he was full of shit. You know what I'm saying? He knew that he was standing for nothing.
Damn. Bro.
So for that was deep right there, bro.
Yeah, when I read into it, I was like, damn, because I could kind of understand his relationship from prior relationships I had with some people. I'm not gonna say no names, but I don't have relationships that kind of was like that. Like, we don't got to the end of the rope, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be like it's gonna be, and it's just like I I can't mess with you like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when he, I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's
And the
that's
way
real.
Kanye is egotistical is like Push, like you can't run that with me, dog. Like,
Yeah, it's like when somebody like, yo, man, like Kanye is not stupid. So for Kanye to step back and be like, bro, I can tell that this man can see that I'm just a clown. Right?
yeah, I'm on some bullshit.
He can see it. Like he can see it from the outside and stuff. Like he don't respect me.
Like he can do music, but he don't respect none of this shit I'm doing or none of the shit I'm standing
He don't
for.
respect none of the stuff I'm doing for, man. He lost all respect for me. And like, I mean, like I said, I didn't know for the longest that him and Kanye even fell out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's for a lot of people around Kanye though. You don't see Don C, you don't see all them niggas like you used to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas when they start seeing like, don't get me wrong, Kanye is a genius.
Has Kanye and Drake kind of like outcasted themselves away from the world? Like that's real though. And because even Kanye trying to be his friend.
Yeah, man.
Drake.
But he ain't. But Drake ain't went far off as Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake still.
Sure.
Drake is still in coherent mind. Drake still making moves, still
But he's
doing
still
music.
doing corny stuff, pushing everybody away though. He's
but
still
see,
doing
the thing
that.
about Kanye is your music ain't hitting like it used to be. So we used to take that when you had that music.
Bro, Drake music ain't hitting like it used to be.
But it ain't nowhere close to Kanye.
It's like Megan, bro. Like we
because
talking about
Kanye
Megan.
need him.
Like
you know what I'm
Megan
saying?
music ain't hitting like it used to be, bro. Everybody.
But that's what I'm saying though. Kanye need Drake. Drake can still go out here and make it.
Kanye don't need Drake, bro. He don't need
yes, he
him,
do,
bro.
bro.
That's crazy.
And if you want to mention, that's one of his last hits he had. Father, forgive me with the Drake wrote song. One of the last hits he had.
That's not his last hit he had, but
that's one of the last hits he had,
that's
bro.
not the last. Hell no, it's not, man. Kanye had a lot of hits from Father Stretch My Hands, man. After that, but
man,
to say that Drake. He need Drake is crazy.
He need Drake.
Drake don't need him.
Drake don't need him at all.
Drake don't need him. He don't need Drake. Neither one of them don't need each other. But I'm saying like they outcast themselves from the industry, bro. You saying that Drake? You don't feel that way?
Drake just being corny. Kanye on some whole other stuff, dog. Drake just being corny, bro. Man, he ain't went to Kanye's level of what Kanye's doing nowhere.
I'm not about to debate you on no dang Kanye and Drake. Man, you know where they stand right now with us, man. But
you brought him up, man.
I had to, man. But